But you'll be staying. And now what else can I say? Now I'm drawing quite a blank. Yes, dear, welcome to the stream. You can watch this people scheming. Hope his rage isn't extreme. He's a Florida old crane. Yes, dear, welcome to the show. Off to Disney he'll be going. But what's that in the window? Say hello to Kitty Frame. Yes, dear, welcome here today. I sure hope that you'll be staying.
Hello, there we go. Okay, so apparently one of my things isn't quite working perfectly, but that's okay. That is okay. Hey, JB Glacier, happy Sleeping God Saturday. Yeah, it has been quite a journey to get here. Ran a little late yesterday. I went to go check something really fast for stream, and then OBS was like, how would you like to spend your entire day here? How would you like to spend your entire day wasted trying to get me to work? Had camera issues, mic issues, Elgato issues, all kinds of issues. So, we're here. But I spent some time, because I had spent some time on Thursday night getting all sorts of things prepared for today, prepared for yesterday, and then it was just like, well, all that work, I really would like to make it more difficult for you. But I did manage to get some cool things involved, which this one's my personal favorite because we know that sometimes I go off on rants or get angry. And so now I've got this going on. Hold on.
You have any idea what I'm like?
When I'm mad?
Now the sound went off a little bit. So then I can rant in anger, in red, and then...
Fine, I'm cool, I'm fine.
There we go. So that is my that's my new little trick thing that I did. I really like that. Hey, Dutch Yoda, how are you, my friend? I hope your guys' Saturdays are going well. I know a lot of people are probably watching the Brothers Murph tear through Pandemic Legacy Season 1, which is a great game. I got to do that as well. But, you know, it's yeah. Dutcho says, all good. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm better now that I've actually got all these things to work. Did I get some new lighting? It looks great. I did get some new lighting. I like it when it's not quite as bright, but I knew I would need some brightness here for Sleeping God. So I have like a new, like, you know, one of those like big lights that has the reflectors, and it's actually shooting up, so that's not directly down, but it's casting a lot of light in the room so that you can hopefully see the game board. And then with this, I just went ahead.
What I'm like?
When I'm mad?
I actually and I had this the other day too, but I'm using a Philips Hue that I had a long time ago that I thought the X was going to take, but she ended up not taking. And then I'm like, you know what? I bet you I could do some cool things with light stuff.
Okay, fine, I'm cool, I'm fine.
Yeah, so there's definitely some new lighting going on here. I might not always use this one, so like I might go more towards this when I'm doing like my general streams, just because I like a little bit of this look a little bit more, but definitely for Sleeping Gods, boom. I have that there. so that I can have a little bit more light here that shows down on the board. But yeah, so I've definitely managed to get a few cool things introduced into the Stream Deck. I'm looking to see what else and what more I can do. The other thing is this, I was really proud. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time because I'm excited about this.
You have any idea what I'm like?
When I'm mad.
That transition, I managed to do that transition all by my lonesome self. Well, that's a little bit of a lie. Silver Metal Tavern had to help me figure out how to get like the transparency and all that kind of stuff, which I was very thankful for. Thank you, Silver Metal Tavern, for that. Hey, thank you for tweeting out the stream, Board Game Academy. But I was pretty happy with, like, I did the animation by myself. I did some of that, that made me happy. So I'm gonna try to do some more of those moving forward.
Okay, fine. I'm cool. I'm fine.
It looks great. I'm glad. Good, Dutch. I'm glad it looks great. GB Laser says really great transition. I'm liking the fruits of the setup labor. Yeah, it's a lot. It's been a lot of work. I also decided I wanted to have some random sound effects from the things that obviously I love, like Disney and from Doctor Who. So, and we all know that I often will like be talking and be like trip over my own words. So this one's my favorite.
Bingle bongle dingle dangle, yickety doo, yickety da, ping pong, lippy tappy too ta.
There we go. And I have one very specifically for Rock. I know he's not here right now, but
I'm the clever one, you're the potato one.
I'm the clever one, you're the potato one. So, yeah, it's kind of becoming a favorite. It's all a work in progress. The other thing, so we are going to be doing Sleeping Gods today. So, just in case you were unsure,
spoilers.
There's going to be spoilers. Oh, there, it's up there. I need a Stream Deck. Next step to my streams. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I was just very lucky that I came into a large sum of money that I used to pay off some debt. I've used to try to bless some other streamers that I know. And then I have also I was also able to buy a lot of equipment. So I have like a chair coming that won't, because my neck and back was on fire the last 2 days sitting at these kitchen tables. I mean, they're great, but I'm a big guy, and just sitting here for hours, like literally, I think I probably spent over 12 hours in these chairs in the last day or so. And I don't think it's quite meant for that long of gaming time. But I decided to invest in one of these because they were at Best Buy when I was looking for other things, and I'm kind of glad I did, because there's some really, really neat things that you can do with this outside of just like the things. In fact, here, let's go to the Sleeping God transition. Let's get to the game, and I'll show you. So I'm gonna hit one button, and I like this. Watch this. So with one touch of a button, it switched my transition. It put my Spotify into and started playing the Spotify playlist. Though I think the desktop audio might be a little loud, so we'll still turn this down a bit. It sets the volume on it. It picks that, and then it puts in this message that says, lets you know that I'm playing Sleeping Gods and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really happy with it. The other thing I was able to do with that is because we have all these characters, and I do have somewhat of a green screen setup to look at things, but I figured it would be really hard when I was doing all of these characters, because they have all these different buttons. So like if we want to take a look at a character or like a character's special ability, boom, I scan these in, I cut them out, I put them up here, and so these are just a little thing. I press a button, and that way we can take a closer look on screen without having to worry about the green screen for like the things that are going in and out. Hey, Ambi's here. Hey, Conrad, can't stay but wanted to pop in and say hi and hope you have fun. Thank you, Ambi. I appreciate it. I hope you are well and that the twins aren't giving you too much trouble. Dutcho says, yes, a good chair is important. One day, I told my boss I had to lay down for a couple hours because my back was killing me. Yeah, at work, I have a really great chair. This one was not so great. Oh, thank you for tweeting out the stream, Liesel. Oh, are you using the Stream Deck? Yes, I bought myself a Stream Deck, and I'm pretty happy with it because there's some really cool things that I can do. Thanks. I'm still working on it a bit, and hopefully I will move. Eventually, I'm going to move from here to my into a spare room I have upstairs, which then I think I can have a little bit more leniency in how I have things set up, because right now this feels very cramped, especially for an epic game like this. But I'm working. I'm getting there. I think little by little. Ambi says the twins have not given me much trouble today. They just want to play a lot. Well, you know, let them play. Let them play. So here we are. And there's just, like I said, there's just some really cool things. So like, I'm not going to go over the entire gameplay again today. You'll just kind of be watching me as I do things. I mean, the basic things is we take a ship action, we do an event, and then we can do one of these 4 actions down here. But if you want to learn more, or you want to see how everything's played, because there's things that I will probably goof up, I learned this game and many others thanks to Watch It Played. And by the way, go follow Watch It Played. There's nothing there yet, but from what I understand, Paula Deming is going to be streaming on the Watch It Play channel this week. So I think they're starting stuff up, and I'm excited about that. But you can go watch it there. And if you don't already, make sure you give them a subscribe for YouTube. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. And of course, like I said, Sleeping Gods. Spoilers. So let's talk about where we were. So let's just do a quick recap. We went over here. We went over here, and we saw, I think, some like creepy. Oh, I think they're streaming on YouTube. Oh, well, that's okay. Well, either way, still, I thought I saw that it was the Twitch channel, but maybe I'm wrong. So definitely go subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't already. Watch It Played is fantastic. We like ate some like fluorescent shrimp, and then so we got some meat. Oh, the other thing that I did is that I've heard a lot of people who have said that this is an incredibly tough game as is out of the box. And for streaming purposes, I kind of was like, I kind of want it to be as fun or as, you know, like ambitious or have as much fun as possible where it's not, you know, being like too crazy. So I went over to Red Raven release an official easy mode, which according to Tom Vassell is the only mode you should play in. But what that does is it gave us some extra supplies here, 1 extra meat, 1 extra grain, some vegetables. It also gave us 20 extra coins so that hopefully we can buy more equipment at an easier rate next time we go to one of these ports. And then it gave us 20 XP that we can use, because you can also, when you're at a port, go and spend XP to improve these characters, because each of these characters can have 2 of these like skill cards, but then but no more, but their actual level cards, they can actually have more of those equipped to them as well. So those are some of the different changes. So last time we were here, we did all these things. We were looking for some stuff that a surly guy over here at the port said that we should go look for. I thought they would be up here. I think we went everywhere and we didn't find it. So we're going to need to move on. A couple of our people have been hit and are hurt through various means. So we're going to have to try to heal them because we came across a giant dragon lizard or something that was attacking us. And we should have, and we like tried to run away, I think. We have 4 trait cards here, or quest cards. So we have the freighter. This is our first quest right here. So which basically says a sailor at this trading post, that we visited, the Zakura trading post, told us about the crashed ship that looks like ours. He said it's stuck in the rocks to the north, which is why we went to the north, and we thought we'd get that. So that's our first quest, and we have the keyword freighter. We also have a couple other ones here. Hold on. Ambi says, I think, or Hornus says hi, gives have a great stream. Thank you, Hornus. I appreciate if you are just lurking or need to leave. That's fine. Either way, I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna get off my phone. Bye, everyone. Bye, Ambi. Hope you have a nice trip. Well, let's see. We also have the cottage keyword. So let's see, what does cottage say? Cottage says Mac is on her way to search the cottage of an old treasure hunter named Anne. Perhaps something there will help us get home. The cottage is near the bridge north of the Zakura. So again, these are things up here. So that's why we started to head up in this direction. We have the keyword pink, which just basically means we got bit by a snake when we stole some money from a skeleton. And then we have raid. Raid's on Last Hope. So we got the keyword raid here. Boop. Which is Mac. Again, Mac has told us a lot about this. We discovered Mac in the prologue. She was already in this world, and she told us a rumor about rat creatures attacking a fishing village northeast of the Zakura trading post. So again, all these different things. So we're just hanging out there. The village may or not survive the attacks much longer and needs urgent help. So we've got these 4 things, and now we got to keep venturing on. James Jedi said, stealing from a skeleton? Yeah, there was like a dead body, and chat told me to raid the dead body. Speaking of which, hold on. I realized that I did not do something. Let me do something real quick. Twitch.tv. Oh, no. Mute tab. Channel video producer, creator dashboard. Speaking of which, I'm probably going to be asking chat a lot throughout this to be helping with doing stuff, but you can also redeem channel points. If we get into a battle, you can basically join me in the battle and help me make the choices that come up as far as how we deliver hits and all that kind of stuff. Maybe who we use to help attack, and then you can also choose my challenge. So if we're faced with 2 choices, like the one where it's like, do we check out the skeleton or not? You can actually redeem something and make me do something, even if I were going to go a different direction. So I just made sure that those were unpaused. My Sleeping God Saturdays. I forgot to do that before stream because I'm a pro. So we're going to get into more of this story for sure now. We got to start our turn. Again, we moved into the, quote, easy mode, which gave us some more coins and some more supplies, some XP to use to help build up our characters. And then we did all these different things, and now we're keeping going. There's a lot of game here, so whatever, like if when I watch Tom Basil's review, like there's like, I don't know how many, like 70 totems. We have to go and try to collect these totems to be able to leave, and I think they said they found 7 of like the 70. So it's crazy how much content is in the story, and that doesn't even include like the expansion that we're going to be going through. But last reminder,
spoilers.
So with that, we're going to go and start our journey. So we gotta choose a ship action. Oh, the other thing about easy mode is that at the start of your turn, the active player gets an extra command token. So now we're always going to get at least 1 command token to be able to do things, attach these skill cards, etc. Do this here. So what are we going to do? Let's see. I'm looking at all these different characters and what they provide for us. Bum, bum, bum. That guy can go fishing and make some meat. We already got a lot of meat. We're almost out of meat in our supply here. Oh! Game Jedi says, can't really participate much right now, but just wanted to give you a lurk. Thank you, Game Jedi. Game Jedi's gotta lurk. Ah, I'm gonna need to give Stream Elements its own sub again. It must have ran out. Hey, Rolling with Rock. How are you, my friend? How are you? So... let's see. We've got this tea that's already been used up, which is a grain and it removes status. We got a couple people who are, oh, it removes some exhaustion and removes a status token. And we do have Audrey here who has both low morale, and is weakened, here with -2 skills. Or -2 to skills. So, like, they're basically screwed right here. And then we got to draw 2 ability cards. We've got some stuff that will allow us to make some pancakes, but we don't have enough grain for pancakes yet. 3 foods of any kind, and we can make some soup, which we could remove 3, and we can remove some low morale. So we could use those things at this point, at some point here, if we use a command. Before we get going, because we could just basically clear off the board on almost everyone with their morale. But you know what? We're just gonna look and see what we got here. Boom, boom, boom. We'll go here, and we'll grab 3 more command here. And then on top of that, we'll remove 2 commands. So we'll remove it from these bits here. Hope all is well, friends. Currently at a Chipotle who are at least 30 minutes behind online orders. So yay, yeah. So another reason why I was late is that I'm like, okay, I got up late. I've slept through my alarms apparently, but I got up late and I went ahead and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go grab a drink from Sonic and a burger real fast, and then come back real fast and eat. I'll tell you, 45 minutes later, I had to go through the drive-thru and say, where the heck is my food? And they're like, what food? And I went, so I feel your pain, Rock. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Okay, so we went there and we get a skill card. We got Adrenaline. So Adrenaline, it will cost 2 for us to attach it, but it's +1 damage if this crew member has I have a hard time, has 3+ damage. Ooh, so this gives someone a strength icon. And if they already do 3+ damage, they're going to get an extra damage, which we could, if we wanted to, attach that to the captain, or we could attach that to her. She has no strength, but that would add to her strength. Kanan. So here we go. Kanan, he also does 3 damage. We've got Kasumi. She does 3 damage, but she doesn't have one of these icons already. So maybe we want to boost someone who already has this icon. The captain, she does 4 damage. We personally already have World of Wisdom attached to it, which is discard this equipped card to skip an event, but it adds to the those little tool icons that she has there. Let's see, who else would already do naturally, because we don't have any equipment. So I think that maybe what we do is we attach this to Sophie here, because I think that even though she already has one, that's going to fill up her last slot, and that costs 2 commands. So we'll spend 2 command back to supply. But that adds to her strength if we have a strength challenge. But the other thing is that means that if we are in a battle and we use her, that we will have, we'll basically be able to do 5 damage there. Now we also have these other 2 cards that we had before, which is thanks for tweeting out the stream, Rolling with Rock. Defend, which is you can equip this card to give another crew member 2 defense in battle. And we have this card, which isn't going to do us much good other than we can discard it during a challenge that we might want to use it for, because you can discard it from your hand. But I believe you can only have 3 of these at any one given time, so we're kind of full. So do we put this onto the defense? And I like the idea of trying to up. So let's, you know what? Let's do it. We have still have 4 command. We'll get 4 command, and we will discard this equip card to give another crew member. So we're gonna give it to Kasumi, because this will increase her little wolf stat there, and we'll hold on to this one. We're doing that. Okay, we've done that. We got all these. Now we go to the event. Oh, an anonymous gifter is gifting us a sub to Stream Elements. Oh, what the heck? Why did my... Oh, probably because my gift sub is not... No! That's weird. My gift sub didn't work properly. Oh well. Thank you so much, whoever gave the Stream Elements a gift. I appreciate that. I was gonna do that at some point here, but I appreciate it. It might have been intentional. I'm assuming that was then you, Twin. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, so now we get to the event. So where are we? We're still in pretty calm events. So let's see. Hopefully I can read this off the... Ooh, that's... I gotta mess with my chroma key a little bit here. So we have the hidden rocks. Sharp rocks hidden from the forest of... see, this is why I need to be able to read this. So hold on. Sharp rocks hidden below a forest of seaweed threatens the ships. So, we need to either we need to try to dodge the rocks, which is a savvy of 5, and if we fail, we get 1 ship damage. And now, I gotta remember, I'm bad, which one is savvy? I think savvy is... Savvy, okay, savvy is this icon that we see here over here on Mac. That little it's that little anchor. It was intentional because Twin Flowers gonna lurk. Whoa. Well, thank you. Enjoy your lurk, Twin Flower, and thank you for hanging out. And Mac is really good, so we need to already do a savvy of 5. And a lot of times with these challenges, I don't exhaust people quite yet, but I think we're gonna exhaust Mac because we will allow her to because that will give us 3 of these, because we see here she has the 1 already, and then we have 2 cards attached to her that does 3, and then we have to see what the fate gives us, because we still need 2 more. Please don't be a 1. It's a 6. We didn't even need to exhaust her. That's so sad. All right. Well, but you just don't know what's coming your way. So we don't take any damage to the ship, which is great. So that ends that event. And now we go here, which we need to travel. We need to travel, and I'm still not convinced. I'm sure we'll do more traveling in the future, but I'm still curious about these things that we've already talked about that I thought were over here. We went through all this and there was nothing. So now I think we need to go. We need to go here. I think we need to go there, which we need at this point. We need to do a challenge, a craft skill of 0 to 3. Which means that we just need to basically pull from the Fate deck. So I don't think we need to help continue to exhaust anyone here at all. And we can just keep foraging through. So we'll just pull a Fate deck, I'm not even gonna bother. It's a 5. Good one for something we don't need to do, and we move our ship. That's action 1. We're going to do a travel, and then we're going to explore. I'm still thinking it has to be on this island somewhere, but this is the last of it. So we're going to go to story 34. So, we pull out the book, and we see what comes of it. Bum bum, 34. If keyword cottage, which, folks, we got keyword cottage right here. If keyword cottage, turn to 4.3. So, we're gonna go to 4.3. We're going here. So, 34.3. You cross a bridge with wooden planks that dangle like loose teeth. So, we need to do a strength test of 5. Oh man, okay. So, a strength test of 5. We've already exhausted a bunch of people, and if we put something else on here, Sophia won't even be able to fight. She'll just be too tired to even fight. No, she'll just do less damage. She'll do 1 less damage, which will kind of circumvent. But, you know what? We'll do this. And then we'll hopefully not have to fight anyone. So it kind of undoes what we just did, but we're going to test that out. So that gives us 2. Let's see, who else has some strength? Raphael, you know, you're still dealing with that bonk on the head from last time. So let's give you some things. So that gives us a total of 3. We need a strength test of 5, and we just gotta hope that this isn't a 1. All right, so let's see what happens. 2, just enough for us to succeed that test. Because if we had failed, we would have lost 3 health on all of our crew. Well, actually, at this point, because we chose people to... So if you can, on any challenge, you don't have to use crew. You can just see what the fate deck gives you. And if that's the case, then you can spread it amongst all the players. But if we had failed that, we would have had to do 3 health amongst these guys. Okay. So, beyond the bridge is Annie's cottage, nestled among the fir trees. Its door swinging in a soft breeze. Inside a woman stirs a pot of broth. A blue lizard lounges on her gray hair like a sultan on a pillow. Only briefly, she looks up and sets her gaze on Mac. You won't leave here with the map, she says. But you can have some soup. Alright, so now we can either ask Anne why she won't give you the map, or we can accept the soup, which while secretly looking for the map, and then that is a perception of 8, and perception is these eye icons, which we do not have a lot of. In fact, we have none of. We don't even have any to discard to try to make that successful. That's a huge one. So. Maybe I'm making the wrong decision here, and if someone wants to, you can tell me to do something else. But I'm thinking we're just gonna ask, hey, lady, why not give us the map? Why not give us the map? Okay. So we're gonna ask her why not give us the map? I don't help totem seekers anymore. We're better off letting the gods sleep. Anne sips her soup, lifting the soup to the lizard on her head and then extending it to Mac. Mac pushes the spoon away. Don't you want to see your family again? Of course. But I can't. The gods have nursed their rage for centuries. They want revenge against these islands. They won't forget their captors or show any mercy. I can't give you the map. So now we're back at 2 more choices here. Convince Anne that you'll look for another way to get home if she gives you the... You'll look for another way to get home if she gives you the map. Or B, restrain Anne and search for the map. Restrain Anne. Now that seems brutal. I'm not a fan of just like tying someone up. I don't know. But so we got a choice of cunning or strength. Both have a requirement of 6. Cunning? What's our cunning again? I'm gonna get these icons eventually. What's a cunning icon? Cunning? Ooh. I don't know. We got Kasumi here. She's got a cunning, and we attached the cunning to her. So that gets us to 2, just with her. And I mean that blade. Look at that blade. I think that would be pretty convincing. Everyone else that has cunning is already partially exhausted here. So let's see. Do we do cunning? Strength? Can't use the captain again. A lot of these other people, I think we're gonna have to eat some soup or something, or we're gonna have to make our own soup here in a bit. But I think what we do at this point is we get Kasumi and we get Mac here to try to convince this lady to give you the map anyways. So that gets us to 3 out of the 6. Oh, so this is a risk. This is a risk, y'all. We're gonna see what happens. 4! We did it! We did it! We are on our way. So we didn't fail, so now we turn to 34.5. Okay. I can go with you, but it's possible you'll find another way. She places a shaking hand on Mac's arm, and Mac clasps it. We gain 1 coin. Oh yeah. 1 grain. Okay, we're here. We're getting there. Oh yeah, we're gonna go back to the boat and we're gonna make pancakes and soup, and it's gonna be a great night. And 1 XP. This is great. Okay, so here we go. We gotta add to our XP, and because we ended up going into easy mode here, we have a couple already. That's 21. We got an XP here. So this is, by the way, we're gonna mark over here on the map that hey, we completed that. It is done. It is what she wrote. It is what she wrote. But we are also now completing Quest 2. Quest 2 is done. We no longer have Keyword Cottage. We're done with that quest, but it does tell us to gain Quest 6 and then return to the ship. So we are done with our actions for today, but we're going to go and find Quest 6. Quest 4. Quest 6. Quest 6. Ooh, Anne's map. Falcon. Keyword Falcon. Let's see if I can read this. We took a map from Anne's cottage. It leads into the forest on the island to the east. On the island to the east. Did we? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's look. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. I don't see anything about having a... I don't see anything about having a Keyword Falcon here. Maybe I took bad notes. You never know. You never know. On the island to the east. So so it might be over in this part of the map. So the question will be, do we go over there? It's turmoil over there. That's for sure. So now we got rid of Keyword Falcon. We have, or Keyword Cottage, and we have Keyword Falcon now, and we're good. But we have some people who definitely need some help here. So what we're gonna do is we are going to try to heal some crew. Start of our next round. We're starting the next round, and because we're doing that easy, we're doing the easy mode for stream. I get 1 command token. We're gonna spend 1 to make soup, and we're gonna use some meats, 2 meats, and a veggie. Boom. We're gonna use up a lot of our stuff here, but it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna use 2 meats and a veggie to remove weaken from Audrey, which is good, or not weaken, low morale. She now no longer has low morale, which is a positive thing. And then we can remove up to 3 of these exhaust tokens, which we're definitely going to remove it from Mac, from the captain, because, man. And we'll go ahead and remove both from the captain, because the captain's pretty strong here. Oh my gosh! Panic Games! Thank you so much! Panic Games is bringing all 4 of their worker meeples here. Thank you so much, Panic Games. Bone Jones, hello. Meeple Grande, hello. The whole card. Welcome to Sleeping Gods. The whole card is now following. Thank you, the whole card. I appreciate that. Let's get dangerous together. Welcome. I'm doing some Sleeping Gods here, which is a very large epic game from Ryan Lockett, but it is a campaign game. We are nowhere going to scratch the surface of this game, but I also like to remind people that this game includes
Spoilers.
So, I would love for you to stick around because I think that you can enjoy this stream and enjoy the story without ruining too much for you, because there's so much that you can do whole different things for me. But I also understand if you either want to just lurk or you want to head out. But thank you so much. Thank you, Panic, for doing that. I appreciate you. You are awesome. Thought I had something. So there we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Panic. I appreciate you. You giving me a little, giving me a raid. That means a lot. The whole card says, is it bad that I still need to get through near and far before I even consider this game? No, it's not bad. I understand that. In fact, I was in a campaign and I have not gotten that far with it. Now, I'm not much of a solo gamer, but I was so excited about this one. And because I already know I have other people that hopefully we will get back to near and far, I was like, I'm going to do this one because I was so excited for it. But no, it's not bad. I mean, here's the thing. Everyone does not need to own every game. I am a very large Red Raven fan. In fact, I'm very thankful, here, I'm going to put that in there, that they let me use the soundtrack for this. I reached out to them and they said I could. So I'm a really large fan of theirs. So I do not... So that's part of the reason why I chose / wanted to play it. Come on. Okay, there we go. I want to pause this real quick. But I think that saying, hey, I want to get through this other epic game that I have before I move on, I think that's reasonable. That's way more than reasonable. So, but plus, I mean, this game has so much books, so much story, and so many different maps that you can go through. I mean, we're not even going to scratch the surface. This is one book. I've got the titles, I've got dungeons. There's so much that you can accomplish in this game. I mean, this I think can be a very epic game, which is why I'll be curious if once I'm done with this campaign, if I'll want to do another one and maybe see what else I can discover along the way. So now we're starting. Okay, we did that. We were at the start of our turn, and I was using up these command tokens because I'm trying to heal people. We're gonna use up all 3 of our wheat that we have now. Put that away. We're making some pancakes, and who doesn't love pancakes, right? Who doesn't love some pancakes? But that's going to help us because we're going to be able to remove a couple more of these, which I'll go ahead and remove this. This guy has a lot of things on them. Did I not remove? No, I did remove. Yeah, I did. We'll remove it from Mac because Mac has this really good savvy combo going on. So we got rid of 3 of those. I'm putting these in the wrong space. My bad. I have those over here. And then we're going to heal up. Every time I heal you, you just get hurt some more. And you got a lot of health. I'm going to get rid of these. I'm going to get rid from the lowest characters here. Lurk. Up. That game is gonna lurk. Thank you, Panics. I appreciate it. Alright, so now we've gotten somewhere. I feel like we've been able to do some stuff, which is great.
It's all coming together.
There we go. It's all coming together. And we're gonna go into our next round here. So first thing we do is we pick a spot on the ship to go to, and we decide what we want to do from there. We can go get 3 commands and continue to heal some people up. Might not be a bad idea. We can go, but we're not going to have enough food here for a while to be able to do those things. So I don't know that we need to go and get the command tokens off of there yet. So what's going to give us the most command? Of course, we could also go here and do some exploration, but remember, that does, for those of you who weren't here last time, that does damage. That could potentially be harmful and damaging to us. Oh, Bones Jones, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Meepleverse, as I call it. I appreciate it. Yeah. So I think that what we'll do is we'll go here. We're gonna get a skill card. Let's check this out. Oh, we got some more savvy. We got a bandage, which is an instant effect. Restore 1 health to this crew member. Cool. So we could attach that and then instantly heal that person, which is cool. I like that. We can also hold on to these cards and just discard them in a skill if we need to, because like if our fate and our skills that we've combined did not get us there. Because I'm like, we could definitely give that to Gregory, heal him, give him 2 savvy. That way, like, these guys are powerhouses. We have a savvy, we have another savvy challenge here, and then it's like boom, we just send them. They're the people to go for it. But right now we only have 1, so we can't even attach that because it requires 2 command to attach that. So but we also get 3 command, so we could attach it. We could, but we might want to hold on and save some of these for the future, because remember, all of these characters also have their own sets of skills which require commands. Like the captain can remove her morale for 1. She can spend 2 to increase her accuracy, or spend 2 to defend. So we might want to hold on to those. Might not want to always be using those up right away. But the other thing that going to the sickbay does is allow us to heal someone, and we'll just heal Gregory. Boom. Man, we'll hold on to these command just in case we need them. Just in case we need them in the future. Yeah. Okay. So now we know, man, there's the stuff in the forest there. We could look there, but I say, oh, well, we gotta do the event first. What am I talking about? We gotta do the event. Crew argument. Bruised egos lead to heated words. Calm the crew members. You need to have cunning. 5, and if we fail, we lose 2 health. People are again ticked off at each other. Cunning. Okay, so cunning again is this one, which we just took off all of that from them. We just also healed people So it's like, man, do we really want to put this? I can see why this can be a difficult game, but I want to see what else we can do. I want to go new places. I want to explore. Because we also, let's see, the freighter, we definitely didn't find the freighter. So I think we still need to go north. Some rocks to the north. I thought that was going to be here, but that wasn't it. Or maybe it was, and it just didn't really lead to much of anything. But I don't think it was, because I'm pretty sure we went through all of those. I forgot to mark them off on the map, which is my bad. I'm going to keep doing that in the future. So do we... Cunning of 5. Alright. We're just going to see what... Let the fates decide. Because there are things in here for 5. We pulled a 5 and a 6 earlier. And I just don't want to... And it was a 1. So even if I had used her, we wouldn't have gone anywhere with that fate. With that kind of fate. Woo! Okay. So no one participated in this, so we can distribute it evenly as we see fit. I'm definitely going to give one back to Gregory. Sorry, Gregory, but you have 6 health compared to everyone else. This seems most reasonable. And who else are we going to go for? Oh, well, you can get it, Laurent. We'll give that to you. You can make us some meat too. That's all good. Okay, so that was, man, people are arguing. We're fighting on this ship. It ain't good. It ain't good. So now we have our 2 actions that we can do here. This is a very simple game. Mechanically, this is a very simple game. But the depth and everything, and I think the joy of it comes from, definitely comes from like the story-driven aspect. But we're gonna try to travel. And now, if we want to move 2, we need a 4 to a 6. And I want to move 2 because I want to go here and then go to the next section of the map, I think. And see what lies ahead. See if we can still find that ship. So we need people who have that skill icon. Which I could attach that to someone, and that will help us. Do we do that? I think we do that because we're not in a challenge yet. Like, you can do this anytime as long as you're not in the middle of a challenge. And while that is a challenge, we technically don't have to decide what to do. So, who am I attaching this to? She gets -2 to skills because she has that part attached to her. Here you go, Raphael. Oh, you already. Oh, both of you. You guys are killing me. I'm gonna spend a command to attach that to you. Raphael, I'm not sure how good you do for us. But boom. And that means that now he's extra tired and we'll do -2. So that's 2 out of the 4 that we need. What's the chances of us getting a 1? What's the chances of us getting a 1? Come on. Because we just got a 1. Couldn't happen to us again, right? 2! Alright, that got us to our 4. That's all we needed. So we're moving 1. And now we continue to page 16. So we'll go ahead and find page 16 here. And we come up on page 16. Now, if we look back here where we were, it tells you that when you come up, you can go into any of the areas that are up here because that was one section. So, I'll tell you, I don't want to go straight into the strength challenges, even though these might be the rocks that they were talking about with that ship. But I'm gonna want to get we're gonna want to get to a port at some point to go buy some stuff. So let's just try to ease our way in. We're gonna come up, sail up this coast, and then we're gonna go and check what's up with these pillars, these random obelisks in the middle of the ocean. What is happening? What is happening? So let's go check out 106. Let's see what we discover. Bum bum bum. 106. Oh, moved a little too far there. 106. The side of the pillars are carved with an elaborate description of the sky. Oh, depiction of the sky. Clouds, the sun, stars, and the moon all in its phases. You stop at a small stone dock and disembark. The doors leading into the pillar is mostly plain and unadorned, except for a recessed square that contains 3 white stone tablets. Above the recessed square is an inscription that reads, "When the crescent moon is full." When the crescent moon is full? Then what? Asked Gregory. What kind of ambiguity makes that, or that kind of ambiguity makes me nervous. Okay, so an inscription above the card reads, "When the crescent moon is full." Okay, so now we got a choice. Attempt to place your own stone slab in the array. Requires keyword stone. We don't have that. Okay. So our only other option is leave. So I wish it would have said, let me know that I need to have that thing before. So we know we can do that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have to leave and go back to the ship. That didn't ward us much. But we're now further up on this map. And we can circle that and say, hey, we need stone. We need stone right there. And that's all she wrote for that story. Couldn't do much. We don't. Apparently, we need to go find our own stone slab. All right. So we start the next round, which means we get a cool new command token here. We get to start that. Now we have 4. Huzzah. And we get to pick a new action on the ship. Bum, bum, bum. I don't want to get rid of that skill card yet. Well, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use Gloria here to get 2 ability cards, and we've got a couple going on here. So we've got a treat, which is one. Add to the what is that? What is that one? We will add to the perception skill. It will add to the perception skill, and then we can play 1 command to remove either a weakness or a poison from someone. That's a good one, I'll tell you. That seems pretty darn good right there. And then we have a Jack of all trades, which also adds to our perception. And then anytime during combat or a challenge, discard this equip card for +2 to the fate. Both of those are good. Both of those are great. I like both of those. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to, now we have 3, which is our total that we can have, but we're gonna potentially get one. Oh, okay, we're gonna get one. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I am going to, what are we going to do? Well, first we're going to move over here to the gallery, and we can do these things in any order, which is what I want to do. We're going to get to I'm actually going to spend two of those. I'm going to attach the treat to Audrey. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put a command. I'm gonna put a command, and this goes to the general supply. I'm gonna remove her weekend so that she can actually participate in stuff. Huzzah! I'm gonna hold on to these for right now, just in case we need them later. But I'm gonna draw another card because we do get another skill card. Dodge. Discard this equipped card to give this crew member 2. Okay, so that's like the defend there for Kasumi, except this would be for her. Also costs 2 to attach. Now that restores 2 health. Ooh, that's just so good. I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to discard this one to use the final action we can do, which is getting rid of one of our skill cards, right? And then I'm just going to make it so that Raphael can continue to help us do things that we need to do as we journey through this world. Then we move on to the events. What's going to happen to us? This is we have now entered into the new set of decks. These are the rougher waters that we're doing. Ooh, a Megalodon. A massive shark tests the ship's hull for weaknesses. Well, that's rude. That's rude of the shark. Okay, so now we can either steer the ship into the shark, which is a savvy test, or attack the shark, which is a strength test. Okay, so if we try to steer it in and we are unsuccessful with our savvy, but we got Mac, who's already got 3. Boom. We could also discard that. It will damage the ship, or we can do the strength test, which is 6 strength, and if we fail, we lose 4 health, but we gain a meat. Gain a meat would be good. But I think Savvy is our best bet. You know, Savvy is our best bet. Because we already do have 2 meat, which another meat would be great because we could potentially then do some other things with food, but we're doing okay on... well, we got some statuses here. That's okay. It's okay. It is okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to add our Savvy to Mac. She's going to help us navigate these seas, because she has been here for a while. And then we'll add Savvy to Gregory. Hey, Rosie Murph is here. That homie on the bottom left is giving me Freddie Mercury vibes. Oh yeah, this guy? You guy's a beast too. Hold on, where is he? Raphael? Boom. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. Man, that guy's he's got some strength there. He's got the most health we have. Guys, though he's not the smartest guy. He definitely got bonked on the head by some stuff. I'm pretty sure that caused some painful brain damage there. Hey Rosie, I hope you're doing well. Aren't you supposed to be with your brothers right now? They're doing stuff. They're doing stuff right now. What are you doing here? Telling people to go away. I'm bad. I'm so proud. Why are you here? Why are you watching? No. Thank you for hanging out, Rosie. I appreciate that. I'm playing Sleeping Gods, which is a campaign game. I don't remember if you are a large gamer. I think you do play games with them. They're overrated. There you go. But just in case, this is a campaign game. There's a lot in this game, so we're not going to even discover it. Like Pandemic Legacy, you're going to discover everything that... A game like Pandemic Legacy or Charterstone, you're going to pretty much discover everything it has to offer in one playthrough. This is not the case. This is definitely replayable. But, just in case...
Spoilers.
we are going to be discovering that. Okay, so we are trying to do take care of the shark. We said we're going to use Mac. And do we add someone else? That's 3 out of the 5. I mean, we're not going to get... Let's see, do we have another one? We have another one. We could discard that bandage if we really wanted to. Or we could just take some ship damage. That's perfectly fine. So let's see what happens here. Are we going to get at least 2? We got at least 2. See? There we go. We're all good. We're all good. And so we passed that test. We don't get any meat. We didn't kill the shark. But we passed it. We passed the test. So, hey, Garbage Game Nightcast. How are you, my friend? How are you? I hope you're doing well. So we've done the ship. We've done the event. Now we're going to go here and we want to travel. And I really don't want to keep... We want to get to this port, which is at least 3 spots away. So we can do a market and we can do something else. But we're not going to get there, I think, relatively easily on this turn. Because to move 3, we need 7 to 8. And I don't want to like exhaust everyone. So I think we're just going to let fate decide and see how long it can go. And in the meantime, go and discover what else might be at some of these other pillars. And so we get to go. Oh, we only get to go 1. That's fine, though. That is fine. So we're going to move here. And maybe, I'm wondering if we're going to need the same thing. Like, hey, do you have keyword stone? But maybe it's something different. Maybe each of these, I mean, each of these pillars has a number. I wonder if each of these does something at least a little bit different. Doing well. Hope the same for you. I'm doing all right. It's been a rough last couple days. Seems like everything that could go wrong did go wrong. But I'm here now. And that makes me happy. So now we're going to do story 128. Here we go. So, we're going to go check out another pillar. The pillar has no pier to dock your ship and no door to enter through, but the white walls are covered with carvings of lines and dots in a mysterious pattern. It looks like a musical notation, Audrey says. It's not a system I'm familiar with. It's unique to the Wandering Sea, says Mac. I've seen it before, but I don't know how to read it. You can't find an entrance to the pillar, but it's covered in a carving of musical notes. So, we can either have Audrey play a song, or perform a specific song as a crew, but that requires the word choir, keyword choir, which we don't have. So I guess we're going to have Audrey play a song, because that's all we can do. Well, glad you're here. Yes, I was supposed to go on at 2 o'clock. That didn't happen. Yesterday, my entire computer was like, hey, you know, everything you set up, I'm not gonna let it work. But some of it some of it got fixed, and I finally got everything done. But this whole setup just didn't get done, and I didn't accomplish anything else that I wanted to. But we're here. All right. So Audrey is going to play a song. Are you sure? Says Audrey. She goes back to her quarters and brings back a worn acoustic guitar. It's been a while since I played, so I might be a little rusty. She clears her throat awkwardly and launches into a rendition of an old folk song. As she sings and plays, the pillar walls glow just a little. Something about the light of the pillar refreshes the crew's spirits. But as soon as the song ends, the glow fades and nothing has changed. Sorry, Captain, says Audrey. Maybe it was the wrong song. Audrey's song causes the pillar to glow, but the light fades. Okay. Remove 1 morale. Oh, we did... Oh, wait, no. We did that last time. So we have no low morale, sadly. And return to the ship. Well, that's something. But, again, close this up. We now know. So we need a stone for 1 pillar. And we need a choir for this pillar. Choir. So, we know things we gotta do. There's all sorts of things. See, this is why I'm saying that, like, yes,
Spoilers.
but there's so much to do. We're never going to cover all of this. And it will be interesting even to, like, have some of these notes and then maybe, like, in a future run be like, oh, we got the word choir. Do you remember that was at that pillar? That was at that pillar. So who knows where we're going to actually get that? Because, you know, we're about, let's see, this is, you go through these decks, these decks 3 times before the campaign ends. And we're about a third of the way through the first go. A little over the third of the way through the first go. And so far, we've only covered this little section of this giant map. This giant world. So I think we've got a lot still to explore. So now we go back to the ship. We didn't benefit from not losing in morale, but we can go here. We get 1 at the beginning of our turn. Boom. And then we are going to... What are we going to do? Where are we going to go? Let's go to the deck. Let's go exploring. That gets us 2. Yeah, let's go to the deck and go exploring. That gets us 2. So now we have 5 of these. And we don't get a skill card, but what we do is we get one of these tokens, and we can flip up to 3 of these, but we only ever get to choose 1 of the ones that we ended up flipping. So, and they can potentially cause harm, and whatever harm is done, all of that harm gets done. So we did here, oh look, no harm, and it gets us both a meat, boom, and a wheat. Maybe that was a good choice. We can make more soup. We can make more soup. That'd be great. All right, so we did our ship action. Now on to another event. Explosive fish. Explosive fish. Now, that sounds like it could make for some... That sounds like a sushi roll, right? I mean, we could get some nice... like you just sit there and you're going like, well, what am I gonna get off this menu? I'm gonna get the explosive fish. Explosive fish. Fat fish leap onto the deck, exploding in a greasy cloud of ash and fire. Yay! Sounds fun. That sounds like what happens to you after you eat the exploding fish roll. Garbage given at cast volcano roll. Exactly. Harvest the fish before they explode. So this is what we gotta do. This is a strength of 6. So we need to do a strength of 6. We can let fate decide, but if we don't do it, it's 2 ship damage. Now we always get the reward. Always get the reward. And I need to trim my nails before this stream. That's okay. We always get the reward, so we'll always gain the meat, but we want to avoid getting the damage. Hey, thank you for hosting the channel, Lizzie. Lizzie. I hope she's not here because I just did something that I've seen other streamers do. Liesel. Thank you, Liesel. Strength 6. So. Sorry, dude. Sorry, Freddie Mercury, as Rosie pointed out. Sorry, Freddie. We're exhausting you some more. Hopefully we can turn this meat into some soup, though, and fix that for you. So that gets us 2 of the 6. And I guess we'll get the captain here. We'll get the captain here. That gets us 4 of the 6. So they're participating in the challenge. And I mean, it's got to be more than 1, hopefully. Hopefully it's ain't a 1. Oh, son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. However, I think we're going to use Kasumi in our crew here This is the one thing I'm a little unsure about, is that if she's not I think she can only use her skill if she's participating. All right, well, we failed. I think that was our first challenge we failed. Which means that we still gained the meat. And we got 4 meat because they exploded, but we just get like the little bit. We're scraping together the bits of meat, and instead of having nice like a fish dinner, we're basically gonna be making ourselves some fish sticks from the bits, just all crunched together. But the ship takes 2 damage. Okay, so the way that damage to the ship works is we reveal the fate card, another fate card. Boom, that's at 5. So what we do is we look, each of these sections has a number assigned to it. Number 5 is the quarters. And if these areas ever get, hold on. Where are the, oh, there they are. Boom. Hold on. Anne's Cottage. We finished Anne's Cottage. If this section ever gets completely done, then we can't go back there, which we don't want that to happen. So that was 5. Okay, but it gets 2 damage, so we gotta reveal another one. And that will be 2, section 2. The deck, where we were currently standing. Boom. But we can always go to, once we're at the port, we can always go and do actions there as well. So we just need to get to that port. And now, that was it. So now we can actually try to go to the port. We need to do a craft skill. And so we need to get some of these people involved. So, I think if we get enough people involved, we need to get over 3. We need to get 4. We can get to where we're at here. And the other thing we can do is go to the port. So, sorry, Captain. We're exhausting you. That gets us 2 of the craft skills. Can't use you. Who else are we getting involved? Okay, we are going to get Audrey involved, because that means that even if this is a 1, we can get to where we want to go. Still have to reveal the fate. It was a 2. And we move 1, 2 through the waters. Then we can go to the port, which I need to scan this in too, so that I don't have to worry about this. But here we can pay 4 at the inn, and that means that we can remove some of this exhaustion, and for each for each crew member. So that would like almost completely clear out our exhaustion, and it would clear out all of our health. And then we could go to the shipyard. Now, I need to go use the restroom. I apologize. I was trying to make it through this section, but I will be right back.
So we sail, determined still, though safe return may never be. The gods will wake, our lives may take, and toss upon the wandering sea.
All right, thank you for those of you who were sticking with me. Apologize about that. But I definitely did need to go use the restroom. So, we're at the port. I believe we can do any number of these actions. Let me just double check that. Once we do the port action, I believe we can do any number of these. This is the first time, or one of the first times we're doing this, so let's make sure, shall we? Which, by the way, I learned this game by watching Rodney Smith at Watch It Played. You can go learn it yourself there at that YouTube link, and go give them a subscription. That's how I learn a lot of my games, and I really quite like it. Hold on. That's all combat. Boom, boom. Okay, 2 actions. Explore. Visit the market. Yeah. Visit the market. Draw 7 cards. Any or all of the following actions are listed on the port board. So, this is our second action. Even the solo mode? Oh, no. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let's, do that. Hey, hey. FS William Tell, 1232, Mr. Bot yourself. There we go. Yeah, well, the nice thing about this is that solo is the same. Oh no, my camera's doing that thing again. Is that the solo gets, is the same across the board. For players, but I was telling the other day, I'm coming up on the anniversary where I did something, where I was able to do something, and it was where I actually posted something about solo gaming during the pandemic and how all people were going to be like, or like, curse you, Rodney. And actually, the one thing I've ever done, and I don't think anyone knew it was me, but the one thing I've ever done that was good, that people actually were like, hey. Anyway, so you know what? We're gonna go ahead and spend 4. Because that gets rid of basically everyone's health issues. And we get to remove 1, exhaustion. You know, just went and took a little cat nap from every one of these people, which is great. Got rid of that. Think about what you've done. Yeah, I know. Then we're going to go to the shipyard. We'll spend these 2 pieces of wood. And we'll go ahead and straight up heal our ship since we're here. Boom. And to each crew member. Pay 1 per crew to restore all health. Okay, yeah, that's better. We haven't, so it's for all health, but luckily none of these people had more than 2, so we don't need that. And now we can spend XP to buy level cards. So, because we ended up going into the quote easy mode of this game, we ended up gaining XP, and we just got an XP from going to the cottage and getting that map. So these are, now we can go through these and add stuff to our different crew members. They all have different things. I don't know why these are, I must have shuffled, you know what? I think Frank ran across this and mixed everything up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to organize these into the actual characters themselves. Mac, Captain, Freddie Mercury, Kanan, Sumi, Gregory, This might be the boring part of it, because I have not actually looked through a lot of these yet. And remember, while, like, for instance, someone like Mac is already full up, they can still, for as far as these skill cards, they can still get leveled up. So I'm actually interested in what Mac has to offer here, because we could really get her super savvy. Once per challenge, Mac can take 1 damage to redraw fate. I don't know about that. I don't like that as much. Never mind, I don't like that. So let's look at what the captain has, because the captain's all full up as well at this point. Though one of those things can get is a discard to take advantage of it. What has the captain got? I'm just thinking trying to get these people, like, full on. Get her extra strong. Captain Odessa may have up to 3 fatigue tokens. The third has no negative effect. Okay. Okay. I kind of like that. Gain 2 command at the start of battle. I kind of like this. That's 4. Let's see, what does Raphael have? Because he's full up too. And I like the idea of just trying to get that. Make him a brawler. When Raphael draws 5+ fate during an attack, deal +1 damage and gain 1 block. Okay. +1 with Saber. What about you, Kasumi? Counter. Make her savvy. Can have up to 3 ability cards equipped. That's really nice. I like that. That'd be 13 of our skill points. I don't see a reason not to use up all of our experience points, because this is what they're for. So now we still have 8 left. We still have 8 left. So I think we're going to keep looking. At the end of combat, restore 1 health to any crew member. Restore 1 health to another crew member when any player uses the sick bay. That, like, doubles. And that gets him that extra savvy thing, which I kind of wanted. So now we have 4 left. 4 left. What do? Remove 1 low morale from a crew member when you use the deck. So when you go here... Oh, when you use the deck. Okay. I don't like the deck, though. That's too expensive. Let's see. So we're only going to read the ones that we can use. When any player cooks a recipe, they may substitute 1 ingredient for another. It becomes an inventive chef. I like that one. First crew board ability. Meat. Draw fate. If 1 to 3, +1 meat. I like that. I like that. So that I think gets us to where we're supposed to be. That's, or if not, pretty close, because that's 12. That's 19. That's 19 out of the 21. Let's see now. There we are. And we'll just finish off Kasumi's. We'll just make her. We'll make her if Kasumi it misses +1. Okay, cool. Because that's the last of her skills, right? Oh no, wait. No, there's the captain. Captains are too expensive. This is too expensive, but that brings up to 3. All the rest of Max are super expensive, so we can't do that. Marco, the inventive chef. That's one I'd want to do next time for sure. Wait, no, no. Hold on. That's 10. Oh, no, this is one too many. One too many that I'm trying to do right now. One too many. So that's why I couldn't do that. That's why I couldn't do that. So that takes us to 19. I think that's good. And we're going to put these back. Throw of 1R, hello! How are you, friend? So that was 21. That used up 19 skill points, so we're just going to cross all these out at this point. I will say I can see why this is, quote, the easy mode, because considering we just got one there. Fun? What's fun? So we'll add this, and we gotta remember that this is his actual skill. So I'll actually put that, I'll put that there. Well, we can see that. Laurent. We need to bring this down a bit. This is where I'm running out of space at this point. Captain's extra strong. Now you can't see what's attached to him. Okay. So this is where we're gonna go. We're gonna move the captain a little bit. Gonna move the captain. Now we're running out of space for everything. Big game. Daryl, how are you today? So we got that. We'll attach this here so we're not using up too much. And then Gregory should be able to take one just fine. There we go. Alright, increase Gregory's there. And then we'll do this. We'll just leave Raphael right where he is, so that way if we get more equipment card, we can put that there. But then she's taking that. And she's super strong. Super strong. There1R says, my second laptop failed this morning, so I've spent all afternoon trying to fix it. Still working on it now. Oh, Daryl. Oh, Daryl, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have an idea for you, though. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. There1R says they changed the duck emote, no longer have the winterized one, so do you still have the other one? Trust me, I mean, you heard some of my stuff in Bonza's chat yesterday. I was dealing with computer stuff all day. Okay, so so we traveled and we went to the port. We bought our level cards. We refreshed everything. And here's what I'm thinking we're going to do. We're going to do one more round. Let's see. I have been live for a little bit here at this point. About an hour and 42 minutes. I think that's going to be about a good time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through one more whole round of this. We still got a lot of command now. That's good. That's good. It's all good. One more round of all of this. We're going to go and visit the island and visit the market and try to buy some stuff to help with these characters the things that we want to do. Maybe we can get some weapons and everything, because these guys' weapons, they're not super great. I will say that. So we went to the port, but now we're going to check out. Someone's still left here on the ship. We did the deck last time. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'll just get 2 more command instead of 3 command. And then remove the command from all of these sections. And I still get a skill card. Engines Stewart. Discard this equipped card to repair 2. Okay. This equipped card to repair 2. That's pretty good. I'm at max of these. But we got one more event that we're going to handle today, which is the Wounded Bird. A huge red bird crashes on the deck. Its wings is bloody. Tend to the bird and help it fly away. Savvy 6. Or eat the bird. Gain 1 meat, and Kasumi gains low morale. Apparently Kasumi does not like that. Remove 1 low morale, or eat the bird, gain 1 meat. I don't really want to exhaust people. I just spent a bunch of time. I have things that can get rid of low morale. When you cook a recipe, remove 1 madness or fright. There was something I had that got rid of more morale. Gregory, restore 1 health to another crew member when the player uses sickbay. Well, we could get rid of more morale if we cook some soup. So we're gonna get some meat to cook the soup. And then poor Kasumi is gonna get some low morale. Sorry, Kasumi. I guess you like birds. I apologize. Bloody birds. in the words of Weird Al, eat it, eat it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Hold on, I missed some stuff. I hope everyone here has had a less frustrating day. I've had less than that. I'll tell you that, Daryl. I've had less than that. They changed, Gartina says, some quick web dev fun. I'm trying to embed an iframe from CDC's website on to help find vaccines. All of their widgets code is broken in several ways, including involved smart quote marks and pointing to the entire... Dude, I have enough headaches with my own stuff. Yeah, some quick web dev fun. Yeah, I'm having my own level of frustration at work. Oh, I'm so sorry, Garbage Game Nightcast. I guess you're working now on the weekend. Is this like your freelance stuff? Your freelance stuff that you do? All right, so we went through the event, and now we are going to get to do these actions. So the first things we'll do is we'll go to the market, which means we get 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, look at that. I drew it perfectly off the board. Okay, so we got porridge. Oh. Okay, so porridge is 2 wheat. And it will get us... Sorry, here we go. It costs us 2. Learning the recipe will cost us 2. I'm bringing into your stream... Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Oh, man. 2 wheat, that sucks. That really sucks. It's okay. Vent away. That kind of stuff is okay to vent about, man. It will remove 3 exhaustion and 2 health, which is kind of like the pancakes. Just 1 less health and 1 less wheat. That's kind of nice. Okay, we got binoculars. This only costs us 1. When you search, ignore damage from 1 token. When you search per... I'll have to look up what that actually means, because searching is this thing over here. I've got like a fly over here. We got the binoculars. How goes the game? I'm finally home. Order was only 1 hour and 4 minutes late. Sounds like my Sonic order earlier. Sorry about that, man. That really sucks. The game goes well. We've managed to discover things that we weren't able to do. We got a map from an old lady that we convinced we weren't going to go after totems. I think we just basically lied to her, so that she would give us a map that was important. But we completed our first little quest, and we got a new one, Falcon, and map. And so now there's a forest that we can go to on like this island. I'm not sure whether it's here or whether it's down below on the thing below. And now we're here at this cool little port here. And we just kind of healed up everyone. And now we're buying some stuff. And we're going to then probably do one of these adventures here or stories, and then I think we're gonna end up rating because there will be about 2 hours, and I think that's gonna be good for today. Oh, we can get mixed veggies or a mixed salad. A mixed salad. A mixed salad will go ahead and that's 1 veggie. We don't have any veggies right now. We're kind of a meat person. Kind of meat people. There's like no weapons. It's a lot of food. Biscuits and gravy. I mean, who doesn't love some biscuits and gravy? 2 wheat, 2 meat. 4 exhaustion, 6 health, and 1 morale. That's pretty good for 3. Teapot of Kepter. 1. Remove all command tokens from 1 card or crew member. It costs you a command to remove command, but that could be good for, like, if we needed to, like, try to get it off of one of our crewmates here. People saying hello. Tech problems, but okay otherwise. How about you? Hey, Reina, how are you? All right, other than the food weight, but at least the order was mostly right. That's more than I can say, because lately, everything that I ever order is always wrong. Like Taco Bell. Or B-dubs. I can't win. Hey, Reina. And then we got stew, which is 4 of any ingredients, and that removes 4 status and 5. That's better than that might be good. I like that one. And then we got pot roast. Got some meat. There we go. I don't know. I mean, maybe these things are good, but like they seem to be all the same. We got no weapons from it. I think the only thing I'm gonna buy is the stew. We're gonna spend 3 of these. I'm good, thanks, Maple Conrad. I'm glad. Did you just get home, or did I see you were streaming a little bit earlier? I'm glad to see you got everything working. I think so. I think I got everything working. I really don't know if my audio, like part of what started this journey was me trying to get my audio and video in sync. I don't know if that's still doing it or not. I was too scared to test. Yeah. This is what I was gonna do. So, now we've got soup, and we got stew. You know, I kind of visually like the soup and stew. And just to save on space here, we're just gonna stack these a little bit. So that they're not quite. There we go. That going on. I think everything looks and sounds fine. Good, because I noticed on my last few streams I was like completely off sync. Let's see. We also probably should attach these cards to someone. Audrey, I kind of want to make Audrey like she looks like she belongs. She kind of, I feel like this is definitely homage to what's her name from Firefly. I don't think I ever watched all of Firefly, but it definitely kind of feels that way. But I kind of want to make her my crafts person with this icon at some point, even though I did this here, because that way we can maybe move the ship along if I use her to craft. But if I add another one of these eye icons, then she's really good at that. It's tough. It's tough. She's already got a treat. Technically, I think I did that because she had... I think I did this one because we can always replace these things too. So that's the other thing. Maybe this is a problem for future Conrad. We're gonna do a story and then we're gonna pick this up hopefully next week this seems like a problem for future Comrade, what to do with these cards before we go and get a new skill card that we can't get. So, now I think we're in this area. Technically, we did go to the port, and we went into the market, but we can either explore the cliffs over here, the little forest area over here, we could check out these two village areas. So, go ahead. If anyone has an opinion, should we go check out the cliffs at 149? This is 149. The forest at 165, or do either 120 or 201 and check out what's going on in the village. Wait, how did you do that zooming card look? It tricked me into thinking this was another digital game. Oh, so I have a couple different things going on here, Reina. First off, I have this, which is like a little green screen thing that I got going on, right? So this is like a little green screen. But with these characters, because there's a lot of times tokens and everything on them, what I ended up doing is I scanned these in individually with a scanner. I then cut them out, and then I put them as images in my OBS, and then I use a Stream Deck to pop them up. So I basically made a layout and on top of that I gave each of the files a little bit of a drop shadow so that it was on top of it. But no, this is not a digital game. This is my physical deluxe copy of Sleeping Gods. All right, so yeah, so I was like, I want to kind of improve this. I didn't want to have to feel like I was moving all these things around and potentially messing with the different statuses. So especially since these characters have like actions, special actions they can do. Like for instance, Kanan here, you can spend 2 commands to remove a frightened or chicken token, or you can spend 2 to add to their accuracy. I was like, I'm going to just scan it in. I'm going to cut them out, and I'm going to put that in so that I can easily like show people what we're doing and what's going on with them, as well as show them some of like their other basic equipment pieces. Ah, Reina, thank you so much for that sweet, sweet charity. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for those biddies. I appreciate it. Well, if no one has an opinion, then I'm going to go to one of these ports. I'm going to go to one of these ports. And I am going to go to 120. Because that's the first one in the book. I'm using next level concept here. So we are going to go to and see what is going on at this port and what might come of it. Lynn's Grove. The banks are piled high with massive pine logs waiting to be loaded onto ships. A group of low wooden buildings clings to the shore, all built from the same pine wood. The forest looms, almost threatening, just beyond the buildings. Muscular men and women bustle around on various errands. Almost every one of them carries an axe. So, do we explore the woods, which, I mean, we were told to go seek out a set of woods. I didn't think it would be at this particular place, but maybe it is for the map. It leads into the forest on the island to the east. I still think that that's here. Do we visit the local museum and get some little culture? Get a little culture. Do we purchase materials so we could buy more wood? Or leave. Now, we could purchase materials, then do something else, because when you purchase materials, it doesn't say return to the ship, so we could do that. Why don't we do that? Why don't we get some materials? We just healed up our ship a bit ago, so let's pay to get those 2 wood back, which I guess we could have just avoided the whole thing. So, you know what? Just because that way I don't feel like such a schmuck, I'll buy 4 wood for the future. In case we need it. And to help us prepare stuff. And then, My question would be, do we go into the forest or do we visit the museum? I feel like the museum might have a totem, right? That could be something we want. Anyone have an opinion? Raina, do you want to go into the woods or do you want to go to a museum? You tell me. I'm letting you choose. Tell me what we should do. If you're still here. Also, I hope your work day was not too bad. I know that you were saying that you were not looking forward to having to work today. Museum, Raina says. Woods, screw culture. I gave it to Raina. Raina says museum. But that seems right. Hey, Rock, I'm not sure if you were around, but you know, I got some of these sound bits. Which, of course, I got one of my favorites, which is this one, which is I feel like I should say if no one's responding to me.
I'm being extremely clever up here, and there's no one to stand around looking impressed. What's the point in having you all?
But this is my favorite. This one works, I think, specifically for Rock. I picked this one out. I actually called it Rock in my stream deck.
I'm the clever one. You're the potato one.
Yeah. So there you go. Wood's work was actually pretty crazy, but at least I finished work on time. Lurk for 6 minutes, but I can hear you, so don't talk smack about me. I will not talk smack about you. Raina is gonna lurk. But I'm glad you can hear, because that way you can hear what takes place at the museum. Which is turned to 120.2. Okay, the museum tour guide, an old man with copper skin and a cheerful disposition, introduces himself as Garland. This region has a rich history, he tells you as he guides you through the small museum. Once the gods lived here before they went to sleep. After that, the Pan Empire had a stronghold here until the civilization was destroyed too. Lynn's Grove is a fairly recent settlement. I already had wrinkles by the time it was built. The man glances both ways and gestures for one to come closer. Everything here is new. Not even the trees themselves are as ancient as they appear. If you want to know more, you should sail by the Pillar of Kempter and see what you see. The Pillar of Kempter? I don't know. Garland, the museum guy, tells you the trees here aren't as old as they seem, and you can learn more at the Pillar of Kempter. I wonder if that's one of these guys. Pillar of Kempter. The only one, he only talks back about me, which I'm fine with. Yeah, that's cool, Rock, yeah. I talk back about a bunch of people.
The hungry storm that brought us here
Okay.
was not the only one that raised.
So we can either... So now we have a choice. Purchase something from the gift shop. We pay 1 coin and then we go to a new part. Or we return to the town, which then we could technically go to the forest, Rock. There we go. So, do we purchase something from the gift shop? I think we do. I think we do. Thank you for that hydrate, Hornus. That's why I grabbed my drink there. We're going to pay 1 coin. See what we get from the gift shop. I like souvenirs. The gift shop is full of various items made of pine, roughly carved figures of the forest mammals, and wooden signs with sayings carved on them such as Lynn's Grove. Only the gods have time to sleep around here. Or Lynn's Grove. Would you like to stay? Get it? Would you like to stay? Anyway. There are also several piles of plain pine planks for sale. We could always use more materials. Oh, so I thought this was one of the guys. But this is Audrey. Sorry. We can always use more materials, said Audrey with a shrug. Aw, man, I just bought materials. Now we're material heavy. We can only take one more thing. The gift shop is full of kitschy goods made of pine. Turn to 120. Okay. All right, you know what? We're going to go to the woods since Rock wanted to go to the woods. We got our culture. We apparently just got wood as a souvenir. Boo to that. And we're gonna go to the woods. So we went back to town. We're like, cool. Now it's time to go check out them woods. The forest is denser than you'd expect it to be. Given the massive logging operations going on, the people of Lynn's Grove, with all their axes, have barely made a dent in the trees. It's a tough hike, and you eventually stop to take a break. While you're resting, you hear Gregory call out, "Looks like someone is missing their property," he says. He's discovered a wooden trunk, a small card written in a language you don't understand, is attached to the handle with a string. "Let me see," says Mac. It says, "If found, please return to S. Cussie, small rocky island near Lynn's Grove." Small rocky island near Lynn's Grove. Continue to page 94. Oh, you find a wooden trunk, with instructions to return it to its owner on a small island near Lynn's Grove. Cool. So we gain quest 65. We return to the village, and then the last thing we can really do at this port is leave. Okay, so we've done everything there. He said 65. 65. Quest 65, folks. Found some luggage. Quest: return to sender. We found a wooden trunk with instructions to return it to the owner, someone named S. Zasid. Here we go. Keyword trunk. There we go. We're just building up these quests. You'd think as often as you go to Disney, you'd be numb to a gift shop at this point. Well, you know, you can always use more souvenirs, Rock. Or maybe it's just...
You know what I am? I am an idiot!
Yeah, that's one specifically for me. That's one specifically for me. Alright, so we completed everything there. Let's mark that down. Before we get going. We did everything at 120. We're just gonna mark that off. There we go. We accomplished what we needed to accomplish there. We got some wood. We got a new quest, which I think that would probably mean it's here. It's a rock island, or it could be this thing over here. That's quest. That's story. Wait, no. There's no thing there. So that's just dangerous waters that we have to go through. Who wants to do that? But we might continue doing some of these other stories as we continue to go. Though maybe we can. Hey, maybe if we go here to a stone island, we can finish this quest, get a stone, move back to 106. Maybe that will help us with that. Rock Island. It was a rock monster. So, once again, thanks to Red Raven Games for this amazing game, as well as for letting me use the soundtrack. If you want to continue to learn, or you want to learn further the rules for yourself so you can tell me I'm doing it wrong, go to Watch It Played, which is where I learned how to do that. Here we go. Let's go back. So we're back here. And Rock, did you see my new thing? Did you see this? This is my new favorite thing. And hold on, now that I'm done with Sleeping with Gods for now, I am going to pause the soundtrack, which again I'm very grateful for. Barak, did you see this? This is my favorite. I've got a new set of commands here, and I like it for when I'm having a rage or Bond starts talking about her work. Probably both.
You have any idea what I'm like?
When I'm mad,
All right. Let's just turn that off because I like this better. So thank you all who were showing up and chatting and talking about different things. I really appreciate that. I think it is time to raid. We did just hit about that 2-hour mark there, I think. And yeah, that's good. We've had a few drop frames. That's a little disappointing, but that's okay. Thank you for who came and hung out. Dang, dude, look at you, pro streamer. I am trying. I have a little perfectionist in me. I have a little perfectionist in me. So I think we're going to go, speaking of legacy games, I only got a couple people here. We're going to go and check out the Brothers Murph. A lot of you are probably there anyway, but let's go. Let's all go.
I suggest a full frontal assault with automated laser monkeys, scalpel mines, and acid.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and look at rating them here. I'm going to put this, and one of the things I did not get to do was put this as something into my Stream Deck. We'll have to talk to you about how you did that lighting and all that. Yeah, I'll show you everything, Rock. That's perfectly fine. Over there, how dare you say that? Yeah, I know. We're probably, a lot of us are already there. I was there earlier. But if you want to join in, and you're not a sub, go ahead and you can copy that. And then if you are a sub, you can copy that and put that in the chat when we raid. It'll be cool. They're doing Pandemic Legacy, which season 1, which is a great game. Again, you know,
Spoilers.
but it's an older game and it's worth watching and a lot of fun. Thank you for everyone who showed up. Thank you for those of you who cheered bits and subscribed and gave gift subs. I truly appreciate it. You guys have a fantastic night. I will hope to see you. Rock, feel free to hit me up at any point, and I can talk about the things that I've tried to do to get my lighting better for here. And we will do that. Thanks for the great stream, GB Glacier. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed Sleeping Gods. I will hopefully see you guys next Saturday unless my computer crashes again. It's time to get going. I'm going to hit the start of the raid. And then, okay, we're going. Wow, nice to see you again, Meeple Conrad. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate it.
Remember, reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Buy gold. Bye.
Bye.